The trailer for the Gilded Age Season 2 Episode 6 is already out, and it tells us a lot about what's gonna go down in the next episode. Is Marian getting a marriage proposal? Is George dying during a bloody confrontation with union workers? Let's see what the trailer has in store for us. The trailer opens on 61st Street with the Maran house. Agnes and Marian are in the house and there is a post sent by Ada, which means she has already moved from the house and is spending time with her new husband, Mr. Forte. Agnes is annoyed about the number of letters Ada has been sending her. She says Ada keeps pleading about her untold happiness. That's when we see her dancing with the Reverend. Here I should stop and say, everything seems too good to be true here. First of all, this scene in a trailer released after the first episode of this season shows Ada crying as she hugs Agnes. If we know these characters, it's not because they missed each other so much. Something bad must have happened. Also, sometimes the whole fun of the Maran household was the bickering between Ada and Agnes, and if that's gone, a major part of the story would be missing. Although I know Ada would visit, it wouldn't be the same. The trailer then moves across the street to the Russell household. Inside, Mr. Gilbert, the financier for the Metropolitan Opera, sits down with Turner and Bertha. He ensures Bertha that the Met will be a huge success. It is then revealed that Turner will now be supporting the Met. This was quite expected, since Mrs. Astor told Mr. Winterton that their box at the Academy was taken from them. Of course, they would try and get a seat at the new opera, but it won't be just about that. After that failure with Peter in the previous episode, Turner must be planning something different. Do you have any ideas about what she may be plotting? We also see Maude Beaton and Oscar walking in a garden. His relationship with his friend seems to be improving as he impresses Maude with his nonchalant risk-taking. But if you watched my previous video, I said that this could all be a scam. The investment that Oscar made could actually turn out to be a sham just to get Oscar to give money to them. Maude could be a simple pawn in her father's game, or maybe a conscious player participating just to lure men into giving her money. It seems he goes back to that same office and tears up a piece of paper, so I think the revelation will not be in this episode. There are also scenes with everyone in the garden, including Agnes, Marian, cousin Dashiell, and his daughter. I feel like this is where Dashiell will propose to Marian in front of Agnes, because a previous trailer indicated this would happen. In the same park, Dashiell takes Marian's hands and pulls her from the crowd. Larry looks at them with a little jealousy on his face. So this will not only be a proposal scene, but also where we will see the first proper seeds of Larry's interest in Marian. I think Marian will say yes because she wouldn't want to embarrass Dashiell in front of everyone, but will regret her decision later on. Next in the trailer, Peggy is finally back in New York. Her mother talks about an education board closing down the colored schools, which means it will be a while before we see Peggy properly interacting with the characters on 61st Street. Now, it's also awkward between her and Mr. Fortune because of that kiss in episode 5. I'm sure Peggy knows her boss is a married man. I hope she finds a way to get out of this mess. The final moments of the trailer focus on the anticipated showdown between George Russell and the Union of Workers in Pittsburgh. If this is modeled after the Homestead Strike, one of the most pivotal events in the US labor history, there a bloody confrontation ensued between workers and private security guards. 16 people were killed and many were injured. It looks like George is ready to act mercilessly against the workers. And the episode is titled Warning Shots, which literally could mean there will be shots. I have seen some theories about George dying during one of these confrontations, but I don't even want to talk about that possibility. I don't know if I would watch the show if George were to die. Julian Fellows wouldn't do that anyway, right? Right? Do you think George could die? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to next season for more videos like this. See you soon.